ka pale moun mal, pa we moun ka pale moun mal. Oy, 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 bon devan bien, deye mal. Kote moun ka pale moun mal, pa we moun ka pale moun mal. Oy, 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 bon devan bien, deye mal.
Sitting here with by far one of my favorite all-time designer. This man is just, he's the god. If you want a corset, honey, you go to him. Don't go anywhere else because it's not gonna work. This is Yemi Kosibah of Yemi Kosibah Couture. He just relocated from London to New York and he's already making amazing impact. Like he was in London, not that he needed anything else on here. But he is here in New York bringing some of his couture, his detailing, his tailoring, his structuring, everything is just amazing. I want to enter with this man. That's to tell you how big he is. So,
wow. Thank you very much for having me. It's such a pleasure to thank you.
So, Maritza?
First of all, what made you decide to move from London to New York?
An amazing opportunity came up that enabled me to make the move, and I took it. Because I believe that no matter how long you've been doing something or how long an opportunity comes up, grab it. I take you out of your comfort zone, but grab it. And being in the US, in New York, it just gives me the opportunity to service clients around the States. And I mean, New York is the hub of fashion, so it's really good to be here.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Outside of designing, what else moves you? What else? Because a lot of times us in fashion, we always think that's what we do. And we are here tonight at Face Africa. Why was it important for you to be here tonight when you could have been anywhere else?
Okay, it's really interesting for many reasons now. About 10 years ago, or 9 years ago, Prajje was organizing a fashion show in Boston, and he was kind enough to invite me to show. And when I landed in Boston, Saran picked me up in the airport, and we had this conversation, and she said, "Oh, I have this charity that I want to set up in Liberia, to do with Liberia," and then it was just an idea. So the mere fact, and I've been watching it from day one. But I'm based in London, so with everything can be involved. So being here tonight, it seems like
the 360,
absolutely, and it's the 8th one of each year. And I think, okay, she has done it, and then the next year she raises the bar. So I just feel really, really privileged.
It is very interesting what Kosibah just said here, because that year when he came, we actually was planning that first gala, the very first gala, in a car. While we were planning that fashion show, we were also planning Face Africa. That was the very first one we did at the Taj. Since then, that relationship between me and Kosibah, I saw his clothes, and I was like, I want him at that show. I don't know what we need to do, how we're gonna make it happen. He needs to be at that show, and it's been a relationship that grew since then. And also the beginning of Face Africa itself, which is an amazing
movement, a great cause.
Yes, and another reason is that I'm originally from Nigeria, and I know that Face Africa is
You guys going to Nigeria this year? Yes.
I have a question. Well, yes, maybe it's a question. What would you say to the young, emerging, what do you call it now? The millennials, designer to be, or the inspiring designers, what would you say to them in terms of coming into this industry? Because we both know the deal already, but not everybody knows the tricks.
Now, I would say, first of all, you're in the best time to start a fashion brand. Because when I started, over 25 years ago, there wasn't any social media. You had to go through a fashion editor, or you had other people telling your story. But now, you can tell your story, you can talk to your end client, so you have the power to control what you do. Now, you have to make sure that you produce a perfect, as near perfect a product as possible. That's really, really important. So you have to make sure the finishing is great. And in order to do that, it helps if you can sort of intern or get some sort of work experience. You can then learn how the real world of business works through the tutelage of someone else. What you just have to keep in mind is you have to produce excellence, but you have you're lucky that with social media, you can, the world is your oyster.
We are going live on Facebook. I feel like the people should be able to hear this interview here. We are actually, let me flip this. This is an interview. Inside an interview, we are sitting down with Yemi Kosibah, and Yemi Kosibah is by far one of the most fabulous designers out there from London, Nigerian. Whatever you need to know it from him, because he's giving us some good exclusive for the young up and coming designers out there. So let's get back.
So I would say, like we were just discussing, the millennials in the age of social media. How have you implemented or used social media to your benefit, and what different has it done for your business?
Now, I would say I'm almost like a social media evangelist. Because
I love it, a social media evangelist.
Yeah, because I knew what it was like before social media. Now, any platform that comes up, I embrace it. Even if I'm not sure how to use it, I embrace it. Same thing with Facebook, same thing with Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. When I first joined, and my handle is the same for all of them. So it's Yemi Kosibah. Whether it's Twitter, Facebook, anything, just type Yemi Kosibah, you find me, and that's what I would advise people to do. There are some people that have different names for different platforms. It just makes it difficult for people to find. Now, I make sure that I collaborate with photographers, makeup artists. What you need are strong images, very important. And you try and also learn the etiquette of the platform you are using, because the etiquette for Twitter is slightly different from the etiquette for Instagram. Don't stand. You get to meet and know. So you plan how you place your images. Try and do it consistently. Engage with people that comment. It doesn't cost you anything to say thank you or to with a love button. That's even great. So you engage also. You like other people's images, appreciate and build your network. There's just so many things I can do. So Twitter has really helped me. I would say about 70% of my clients
I think it's so important, one of the things you say, being able to just say thank you. Because I feel like a lot of times, celebrities, at whatever level you are, sometimes they disconnect with their demographics, their viewers, because they're like, oh, I write you, but you didn't answer me. And sometimes all people need is an acknowledgement.
Absolutely.
And that's all they need.
Absolutely.
So I'm very happy to hear you say that. That means that you're never too far from your clients,
yes,
because you can relate to that.
Absolutely. I mean, my attitude is that if you've taken the time to write a comment, but at least I can to say thank you or press the love button. So anybody that follows me would know I respond.
And I guess that's what makes you different. That's why you are such a legend in the industry.
I try my best.
You don't have to be so coy. It's okay.
Yeah, hey, having been in London and now you're in New York, listen, this is some great work you have done to have had the ability to come from London and now you are in New York. I can only imagine what you will do in the next decade.
What I'm excited about that.
Where do you see yourself?
I see myself as the person when you think, because my passion is cultural. When you think bridal wear, Kosibah Emmett Wilson, and that's just what I want to continue.
A lot of times with bridal wear or with Prajje, we always have this discussion. A lot of times clients will be like, I don't see myself, especially if they are full figured. So I'm always there to represent them and keep them forward. For a full figured woman that is looking to design their wedding gown, would you be able to assist them? And I guess the message is to really tell them they should not be afraid to reach out to a designer in a sense.
Now, Prajje made a comment the other time about my not being a model. Well, when it comes to dressing full women without being a model, I would say that's my specialty. I've spent over 25 years because each dress I've dealt with like 1,500 bodies. And I have developed techniques because of time and error that have enabled me to hold myself. I can take 3 different ways. I can minimize you at the same time I can emphasize. I do it in such a way that it's all happening inside the dress. People just see you and they see this amazing silhouette. And I say, it's differently on my like structural engineering side, just accept the so yes, I specialize in figure enhancement.
See, ladies, you know I got your back. I had to make sure you guys know that you can still look beautiful, gorgeous, sexy, no matter what your size is. So, Kosibah, I thank you. Oh my God, this is such a pleasure. Legend. I love it. He called himself, I'm going to use that, social media evangelist. Thank you.
So you heard it from the man himself. Whatever he just said here to you, it might not be much, but it should be the work because you have to learn from the best. This is how you get into this industry. It's not such a Hollywood ideal, like a moon that you have to learn from the best. When you find someone that does something and does it well, you learn from them. I learn from them, I'm watching them, and I'm going to learn more from them. And that's why she's saying this. So if I'm saying this, you can too. And I think you should. It doesn't mean him, it doesn't mean me. It can be the next designer next year before you come with an installation that's going to shut down your career before you can begin. You might want to do your research first and get involved with the right people. Another exclusive of Fashion Bouillon, we're sitting with Kosibah and Maritza and I, and we have more to do.